Hi there and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Arsenal open contract talks with magnificent £100,000 per week first team star. Arsenal have begun contract extension talks with Gabriel Magalhaes. The Gunners are keen to tie the Brazilian down on fresh terms amid growing uncertainty over his future in North London. The 26-year-old has less than 3 years left on his current deal, and in recent weeks, he has been linked with a high-profile move to one of Europe's biggest clubs. Luis Enrique's Paris Saint-Germain sent scouts to watch over both Gabriel and centre-back partner William Saliba during Sunday's North London derby against Spurs. The defensive pairing put in immense performances with Gabriel netting the derby's winner. The Sao Paulo-born centre-back was labelled magnificent by Newcastle legend turned pundit Alan Shearer after the game at the Tottenham Hotspur, which ended 1-0. Consequently, given the South American's importance and stature within Arsenal's squad, Mikel Arteta is keen to secure his number 6 long-term future. TBR Football claim the Gunners have acknowledged their manager's desires and have begun talks over an extension that would see the former Lille man commit to the Emirates beyond 2027. Gabriel's current deal, according to Spotrac, sees him earn £100,000 per week, which surprisingly puts him among the Londoners' lowest paid players. Reaching an agreement with the 26-year-old will certainly hinge on improving his salary, with Saliba's £190,000 per week wage likely to be factored into negotiations. Arsenal player Arteta signed for just £38 million, praised for aggressive North London performance. Arsenal picked up a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby. The second half goal from Gabriel Magalhaes helped the Gunners seal a vital away win, and it will have given them an immense confidence boost. Arsenal have missed out on the title in the last 2 seasons, and they will be desperate to go all the way this time around. The win over Tottenham will certainly give them the confidence to go on a winning run now. Despite having multiple injury problems, they managed to grind out an important win at a tough venue against their bitter rivals. Mikel Arteta will be truly delighted with the performance of his players, and Jurriën Timber in particular produced an outstanding display. The Netherlands defender joined Arsenal for a fee of around £38 million in the summer of 2023, and he was deployed in the left-back role against Tottenham. The Dutchman was excellent at reading the game, and he was proactive with his tackling. He managed to keep the Spurs wingers quiet throughout the game, and his aggressive performance attracted the praise from Matt Upson. He said the following via BBC Sport: "You could give either defender man of the match. Gabriel might win it for his goal, but William Saliba was an absolute rock at the back. Jurriën Timber at left back looks excellent, snapping into tackles, and you have to give credit to the keeper as well, David Raya." Timber will look to make the left-back spot his own in the coming weeks, and judging by his performance, he is certainly good enough to start for a club like Arsenal every week. Kai Havertz was the key to Arsenal's crucial victory at Tottenham. Was Kai Havertz the key to Arsenal's victory over Tottenham in North London derby? Arsenal headed into the match against Tottenham without their strongest midfielder. Declan Rice's suspension and the injuries sustained by Martin Odegaard and Merino prevented them from playing. Mikel Arteta wanted his boys to step up to fill the void in midfield, and Kai Havertz did just that. Critics have followed the German international for his lack of goals and assists, despite the stats saying the complete opposite. Even so, whatever anyone says, Kai Havertz played a solid game on Sunday afternoon. Tell me otherwise, but Arsenal's 1-0 victory versus Tottenham was primarily thanks to Havertz's determination. The Gunners missed Declan Rice's athleticism, so Havertz provided. Was he a striker, midfielder, number 10 or number 8? Kai Havertz was everywhere, and like Rice, he covered the entire pitch without tiring. Many would point out that he didn't score or assist, but Havertz's adaptability and limitless stamina were critical to Arsenal's ability to react to particularly any situation in the North London derby. The transfer of Kai Havertz to Arsenal was a perfect fit. His value is immeasurable. Arsenal wouldn't be winning these games without Kai Havertz. The tactical freedom that the former Blue provides to Arteta's setup is insane. Mikel Arteta provides Bukayo Saka update ahead of Manchester City clash. The Arsenal manager has provided an injury update on Bukayo Saka ahead of next week and the clash with Manchester City, despite a long injury list which included the likes of Merino and Martin Odegaard. Mikel Arteta was able to lead his side to victory in the North London derby on Sunday afternoon, with Jorginho and Thomas Partey anchoring the midfield in a double pivot. Leandro Trossard played in behind Kai Havertz with Gabriel Martinelli and Saka operating out on the wings. The system managed to do its job and despite some bumps in the road was able to stifle the Spurs press in the second half with the Lily White's backline daringly stepping up. Although fans will be delighted with the win, there is a potentially dark cloud looming on the horizon with Saka being forced off late in the contest. The English winger went down unexpectedly and limped off the pitch, with the young academy star Ethan Waniri taking his place on the right-hand side, with the injuries already piling up and the clash with Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium awaiting the side next week. A potential injury to Saka could be disastrous. Speaking after full time, Arteta revealed the status of the 23-year-old, stating that he could not continue the game. He said the following via Football London: I don't know. I made two changes with the front players and suddenly he is down. I don't know exactly what it is, but he could not continue. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Newcastle keen on 28-year-old former Premier League winning attacker. German international winger Leroy Sane has been linked with a move back to the Premier League in recent weeks. The 28-year-old has previously shown his quality in English football with Manchester City and he won major trophies with them. It seems that three English clubs are now keen on bringing him back to the Premier League. According to Football Insider, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Newcastle are keeping close tabs on his situation. The winger has 10 months left in his current contract with the German club, and Bayern Munich have not been able to secure an extension with him yet. It will be interesting to see if the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, and Newcastle come forward with an offer to sign him on a free transfer next year. The German international will be able to secure a pre contract agreement with foreign clubs when the transfer window reopens in January. Signing a player of his quality and experience on a free transfer would be a major boost. Liverpool need more quality and depth in the wide areas, especially if Mohamed Salah moves on in the summer. He will be a free agent in the summer of 2025. Sane could fill the void left by him, and his prior experience in the Premier League could help him settle in quickly and make an instant impact. Similarly, Arsenal need more depth in the wide areas as well. Signing the German international will allow Mikel Arteta to rotate players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli more often. At Newcastle, they have been overly dependent on Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak for goals and creativity. They need more depth and quality in the attack, and the Bayern Munich star would be the ideal acquisition for them. It remains to be seen where he ends up. Arsenal are ready to fight top European clubs for Musiala. Bayern Munich are in talks with Jamal Musiala's representatives to secure him on a new contract. However, several top clubs are monitoring the situation, including Arsenal, as Mikel Arteta aims to further strengthen his squad. The Gunners have made impressive moves in the transfer market recently and have now entered the race to sign Musiala next summer. The German international is one of the world's top talents, making him a dream target for many elite clubs. According to Vigaches, several teams are tracking his situation at Bayern, with Arsenal facing competition from the likes of Manchester City, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. These are some of Europe's biggest clubs, but Arsenal are confident they can win the race for his signature. While Musiala remains in discussion with Bayern, these clubs are poised to make a move if there is any indication that he might be available. Musiala is one of the world's best players, and we will be a far better team if we can add him to our squad. However, it will be tough to pull off this transfer because even if he leaves Bayern, he might prefer other suitors to us. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.